that's easy. If you're looking to retire in the next 5 years, what's the number one thing you have to think about is, how do I replace my income? All these decades you've been working and you've had that income coming in, and the number one thing is, how do you replace it? We've got things like Social Security that can help. We've got things like some of us have pensions. We've been saving money in our 401ks and all of that stuff. But how do we put it all together? That's exactly what we do here at A Better Way Financial. We're looking at, well, you have this income. How do we replace it? When is the best time to take Social Security for you? Should we stagger it? Should one partner take it first and the other partner? What is the way in which you can take Social Security that best fits into your lifestyle and your financial plan, and what's going to maximize it? What do you do with your pensions? Do you take an income from your pensions? Do you take a lump sum? What's the way to maximize that amount of money? What about your investments? First of all, did you save enough? If you're going to retire in the coming years, did you save enough? Is it time to maybe save a little bit more, and really push it these last few years, that type of thing. This stuff that you can think about. You can sit there and you can have a financial plan done right now, and we can figure it out and say, hey, look, with what you've done, if we do the right thing, if we show you how to set up so that you pay the least amount of taxes, how to set up the income, have that income increase with inflation, but still not run out of money, are you going to have enough income to survive, to do the things that you want to do? This is so important, and this is why you need a retirement plan, a written retirement plan. In fact, we just wrote one of these for a couple. They were from Bethlehem. They're still working. 2 kids, 3 grandchildren. He's in IT and she's in customer service. And these guys, they put together a nice amount of savings, but they also wanted a really nice amount of income, right, Frankie?
Yeah, so they wanted to live on about $100,000 of income in their retirement. They saved about $1.8 million, but they wanted to retire sooner rather than later. He wanted to retire at 60. She wanted to retire somewhere around 65. So they had that income for the first 5 years through her work, but after that, that's going away. So they wanted to make sure that during this time period, how can we make sure that their income can be replaced with their investments? They both had pensions, so we analyzed those pensions to figure out, what should we do with these pensions? Should we take the lump sum? Should we take the payout? And in his pension, it made sense to take the lump sum, because even if you took as much money as he would have gotten with the pension and had somewhere around a 6% rate of return on the investments, he would be leaving an extra $652,000 at age 95. So for his pension, it made sense because he would be able to get more money out of it by rolling it over than he would have if he leaves it in the pension and takes the monthly distribution.
And it's all about, using the pencil, using the knowledge, using what's out available in the industry to make it better. If you can take a lump sum and create a higher income than they'll give you, through their pension program, why not do that? It just makes sense. I mean, it just makes sense to get more if you can.
Yeah, and then we evaluated her pension, and we looked at the monthly payouts and we looked at the lump sum. And if she got a 6% rate of return, she would run out of money before 95. So it made more sense for her to take the income option. Exactly. So looking at it, we're going to make sure that we're doing the best thing for each particular piece. In one piece, it made sense to take the lump sum. In the other piece, it made sense to take the income. And then we looked at their Social Security. And if we rolled that up till 70 and then had them take it then, they would get $82,000 of income from Social Security at age 70. So that's a large part of their $100,000 that they need. Her pension is going to bring in $23,000 of income per year. So now you're already at that $105,000 of income before his pension, that you're rolling over as well to an IRA form. So a large part of that income goal is met from ages 70 and beyond. So next we had to bridge that income between retirement and 70, as well as for inflation and taxes down the road. So what we did is we used that investment portfolio to make sure that they have that income that they're going to need. And by setting up the portfolio the right way, we had a portion of their portfolio in a no risk position where when the markets go down, that's where they would draw their income from, and a portion of their portfolio on the market side where they're able to get a greater rate of return over time. So by setting up the portfolio the right way, they're always buying low and selling high with their investments to make sure that they take their income the right way.